Making videos is hard, but making good videos is even harder. This video is going to hopefully help make it a little simpler for you by giving you 3 easy tips you can use to implement in your own videos to make them look and feel professional. Creating content that has high production value and feels pro is really important. But it doesn't mean owning the best gear. It simply means going the extra mile with the content you're creating. So, without further ado, here's tip number 1. Taking the extra time to edit to a beat gives a video some genuine rhythm. Waiting for the bass drop of a song to be matched by a cut is so satisfying to a viewer, and it engages them way more than if you were to just take the song and place it on the timeline and just forget about it. Let me show you an example. Okay, so let's take this video I recently posted where I unbox an iPhone 12. The way I keep the viewer engaged is, yes, with some really cool B-roll shots, but it actually has way more to do with how I edit to the beat of the music. Let's watch it together. My edits have a rhythm to them. It's cutting to a beat. You get used to the pace of the cuts, so you as a viewer begin to anticipate them. And when you get a viewer to anticipate cuts, it's when you control their attention. So just to show you how impactful this really is, let's take the final reveal of the iPhone. You would think there's going to be a big boom, here is the iPhone moment. And that's exactly what you get. A little reward for watching till the end. I also don't want you to be cutting to the beat all the time, because that too can become tedious. You have to play with the audience anticipation. Sometimes you reward the audience by cutting on that perfect moment, or sometimes you just don't. And then that way you surprise them. Either way, you have taken full advantage of editing to the beat. When editing a project, you're looking at a blank canvas. Hundreds of B-roll clips imported and to choose from. So the next logical step would be to take all those clips and just throw them all into the timeline, right? Wrong. I am a firm believer in less is more. I look at my footage critically and never sentimentally. Thinking of short films we've created in the past, we've often had to cut entire scenes that took months of planning and days to film, because in the end, it didn't contribute to the story or the pacing, and we only knew this once we started editing. It's a really tough process, heartbreaking even, cutting things you've worked ages on. But in the end, bring it back to the story, and if what you're putting in is contributing towards it. It's often liberating for me to try and remember that people watching my film or YouTube videos often don't care how long it took to create a certain shot, but they do care when the pacing is off. Leaving things out immediately makes your videos more professional, because the things you kept in really mattered. Sound is 50% of the viewing experience. Sound is single-handedly the most overlooked thing in filmmaking, yet it is so crucial in making your videos professional. Creating a whole soundscape of the world they're seeing with their eyes is really the only way that you can make an audience member feel the film. I often do this test. Can I view this entire film with only the sound design and it still leave the same impact on me? So let's quickly disable my iPhone 12's video music and watch it with just the sound. Yeah, I could live with that. but add music on top of it and it's an immersive experience that, yes, goes overlooked by most people because we don't often notice good sound. But that in and of itself is already making your video more professional, because the best type of editing is often not seen. It's invisible. So yes, go the extra mile and add that sound that no one else will ever notice, because inevitably they will be noticed. Viewers just won't know it. This is an important tip to remember, that most people will much rather watch a video with good sound and bad visuals than a video with good visuals and bad sound.